All right, there we go. We're just getting right into it. Welcome everyone. We're streaming it live. I should really tell people we're streaming it live. That's what I should also do. But we got a tournament match. That's what we got going on. There we go. Cool. Perfect. I need to move that over here. That can do that. Cool. Uh, Let me go post it here. I didn't mean to do that there, but whatever, it's fine. Cool, that's where I meant to post that. I should also do this, and then I should do. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where's the damn thing? There it is. Alright, so they're side decking right now. There we go. Bringing all that in.
Revenge is a must.
Hey, perfect. We got to follow. Perfect. Ethan Knight. Perfect. How's it going? All right. We got commentary. We got notifications working. I wasn't sure if that was going to work. We got Spar, who is playing Morta. And then we got Noisy playing Vorendell. We just rolled. We got a 7 and a 1. Noisy's placing the first terrain. Perfect. Look at me commentating so well. Double steering in pathways. So this game's about to be zoomy fast. I really just said that. All right. Back into my old commentating ways. I'm figuring it out. Let me do that. Perfect. I need to also pop that out. Oh, hi Mike. How's it going? All right. Perfect. I have Game Master View, so I essentially have all the crazy stuff. I'm gonna try to not show their hands, because just in case, we don't want possible cheating. But who knows? Hopefully they're not watching. I don't think they are. As far as I know, we'll figure it out. I mean, Magic the Gathering's Pro League, they show hands. So, I mean, why not us? You're right. I can do a top-down view. There we go. Look, I forget things in TTS. All right. I forget that's an option sometimes. All right. So look at this. This is fast. This is just fast the board. That's all this is. It's fast the board. There we go. All right. I got a whole thing of water. I'm excited. I'm getting back into my commentary phase. I feel like I'm commentating FGC events again. And honestly, I'm a tad warm where I am, but oh well. Why doesn't Twitch keep my VODs? I'm glad it hasn't. But you can actually you can toggle that on. But I also stream to YouTube at the same time, so literally all the VODs are there too. So you get to you get to see me also, keep my VODs over there. But yeah, you can toggle that on or off. I personally, I didn't toggle it on because I forgot about that feature. But at the same time, I'm double streaming to YouTube as well. Also, I hope you enjoyed the follow notification. I need to eventually get other notifications. Eventually.
Revenge is a must.
Hey, look at that. Appreciate it. Thank you. This totally isn't the second Twitch channel I've been trying to grow. I lied. Third one. This is the third Twitch channel. Holy shit, my thing is squeaky. Let's see. I can't do this. Wait, let me third person this just so I can see what zones everything's covering real quick, because you can't see that from top down. Okay. Some interesting placements. Okay. Okay, right in between. Able to get it right on there. See, Spar had some good ideas here. I think this would have been a little bit better. Closer over here. I hope they can't see my hand. I hope not. Anyways. But yeah, at least that husk. Throwing that away in the corner is an interesting choice, Noisy. But you know what? I'm not going to say it's a bad choice. It's just an interesting one. But I do like how Spar was using the husks there to sort of close off terrain options for Noisy, to sort of force a more open game plan. But let's see, we got boots, we got Aegis, we got daggers, and we got a cloak. I didn't mean to do that, but that's fine. We're gonna go there. All right, we can see cards. Guys, if you're watching this, I don't think you two are, but if you're watching this, turn it off. There we go. I did my part as a spectator and as a yeah, he's using his Morta deck. His Morta, I'm gonna murder everything deck. I also need to move that stuff so it's out of the way. There we go. So yeah, Spar on the left. Spar on the right. Noisy on the left. How did I enter GM mode? When you do enter in and they have extra slots, one of them is automatically set to GM mode for spectator. So that's how you're able to at least see it. It essentially would be black, and then white is all the other stuff. But rolling off here, we got a 19 and a 1. Ouch. All right, which one are you taking, Spar? Are you taking deployment or are you taking initiative? What will he take? I know he's usually... Alright, so he took initiative. Is it over here? No, he decided to just take initiative. Alright, cool. So, playing in those corners. Nice little way to mark it for each side. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about that. Thank you, actually. Because you talked about that earlier today, and I completely forgot about it. HUD. You know what I could do too? Oh, I could do that. That might work. Wait a second. That might work. I need to... Alright, things might change on the screen here for a second, but we'll see. Because I do have that. No, that's not the folder. All right, so we got Vorendell coming out first by Noisy, and then a Dead at Arms. All right, decent start. Trying to charge the 2 I see there. And Spar's got a lot of options right now. He can make that Dead at Arms essentially launch himself, truly, so he can at least use the first movement to try to get, of course, onto the pathways there at the bottom. And then from getting on there, stride over to the second one. You might be able to make it over to the third. And then just have Morta sort of come in. Oh, he's actually going to do the Flesh Ripper too. Okay. Where is my thing while they get everyone out? Let's see if I remember how to actually add all this. Because it's been a hot minute. That's what it was. If I did that, and then I technically did this, that didn't mean to be like that, but we're gonna make that really low real quick. Let's see. Can I add a local file to all that? Oh yeah, so Dead at Arms, moving over to the first husk, makes sense. Would it be media? Oh, it's media. Okay. Give me a second. Maybe it's media. I think it's that. This would make sense. Oh no, this is the old one. I think. Maybe. Oh, that's why. Anyways, sorry. Let me get back to this, and then I'll mess with that while they're doing relics. But so we had Flesh Ripper move out here. Nice. Is he gonna try to? Okay. I think he blocked himself in there on accident. He's got to get there. All right, so he is short. So you see, if he does that, makes the second move to there, I would say just take your full move, buddy. Get closer. Get as close as you can. I feel like that's okay. There we go. You're gonna pay that one, right? Come on, we both know it. Yeah. Gonna. Oh, you're not going to. Okay. So you're going to give it up. Interesting. Okay, Curse of Lethargy it. That's alright. You still have the 1 per stride. Makes sense. Counter that with extra movement. Yeah, good that he held on to it. So he has initiative now, so he gets to at least choose which one. And honestly, if I was him, it'd be a toss-up between Guardian and Boots, but Boots is always going to be powerful. You don't want Vorendell to have Boots. And that sucks. Spell Eater just right off the top. Okay, perfect. So we got that, and then I need to go here to this while they figure out what they want. So he grabbed, it was, what did he grab? Let's see if I remember off the top of my head. So Guardian, daggers. He grabbed daggers. And then he has Fang. Oh, that's a hard one there. Okay. Let's see. Will this update? Why isn't it updating? Or did I choose the wrong thing? I might have chosen the wrong thing. Yeah, grabbing Spell Eater would be understandable. I think I chose the wrong thing. All right, interesting. Grabbing the Fang, understandable. That's a lot of damage now coming out from Vorendell's side. Fang and pretty much counterattacks and riposte. Like, ouch. Sorry. Let me see if this will work. This might work. This might not work. I don't know. I'm remembering how to do all this. There we go. Okay. So if I do this. Oh. Oh god, I'm messing everything up. I'm so sorry. I don't know why that wasn't locked. Okay. Oh, it's only up top. That's why. That's weird. What the hell? Yeah, he's probably gonna pass Fang to Sessinar. That would be the smart move. trying to get this to work. Yep, there it is. Let's see. Challenge for initiative. Let him burn it. And see what the burn card was. Boots.
You kidding? Apparently a witch can poison you through frickin'... No.
I don't know if my wife's being picked up on my mic, if funny enough. But gonna charge, it looks like, to Morta.
When can I not be poisoned anymore?
5. Okay. Not gonna hit. Right? 10? Yeah. But it would be with ambush, that's why. Ouch. Damn. That, ouch. What a combo.
Apparently you can't block a witch's potion.
Sessinar just blowing up Morta there. Like, quite literally. Ouch. My god. Yes, the Noisy's sitting at 30 mastery right now. It says 20. It's actually 30. People aren't tapping their cards. Oh, but he got the free move. Got it. That's what it was. Yeah, Sessinar blowing someone up. Just sort of happens. Just sort of happens. Not really much you can do about that. Let's see. I need to go look up my other stuff to see how I actually had this all set up. And I'm annoyed about that. Oh, I don't care about this. Oh, whatever. Anyways, Flesh Ripper. Going in, charging. Ouch. Only a 10, so not much. Be 2 damage. It doesn't really have much you can do in hand at this point. Yeah. Well, not only that, but he only has 4 Echo at the moment. Unmake is 5. The good news for him, at least, is that Noisy is just fully out. Like, he's just tapped out right now in Echo. So, nothing at least to worry about there. Let's see. Where, oh, where? Not that one. This is the one I had it for. All right. So, Dead at Arms. What you doing? Yeah, it's just a browser source. Got it. All right. It was the original one. There we go. Moving over there. Force the going for the husk over there. All right. So, he's just gonna go in and he's gonna do it. 20A. Now we're talking. Granted, 5 damage, but hey, now we're talking. That's good damage. Flesh Ripper gets the hits. Hopefully we can get back to there. He also, of course, has, demanifest, so we can always just, kill that or just unmake it. And that was a much needed crit. All right, let me. We're gonna delete that. What the hell? All right. Anyways. Oh. Movement of 18. So just charged in. Ouch. Holy shit. Vorendell being speedy. Let me see here. I can't do that. That makes me sad. Damn. Alright, well, now that I know that doesn't work, that sucks. I was going to have a nice little overlay, but no. Apparently, Meld doesn't let me do that. Alright, so we're betting. Understandably, we need that. We need that back. You're sitting on 10 Echo. You're sitting on no mastery. Will he give it up? Right now, it's all low-cost cards. Literally looking at 2s and 3s. That's a smart move. Soul Whisper, well, nice. I understand throwing it away. You know what he could do, which would be really dirty, but what he could do, right? No, never mind. He couldn't do it. Never mind. He couldn't do it. Damn it. If Unmake was a Swift, I wonder if you could entrap the mind and then unmake your own unit, technically. You know, I don't know how much I like that move from Noisy. Spending all of your Echo for 2 units. Don't get me wrong. It's going to be useful one way or the other right now. But at the same time, I don't know how much I like that. Because right now, by doing that, you lose the activation of Forced March. I don't know how much I like that. It's not that he's forced marching anything right now, but just more in the sense of, with Forced March, like, you can just pop it on his Spar's Dead at Arms, and then by doing that, you then get a free attack with, or free movement with something else. So you can go and secure that relic without having to worry about anything else. You also get a little extra damage. I mean, the units are going to be nice here because you essentially just swarm in. Don't get me wrong. But at least with that Echo, it looks like that you're also representing something else. And it sort of puts that fear into all that. Right now, he doesn't have to worry about, too much. Yeah, like, so he's killing his own Stitch Corpse. Get probably, I'm guessing, Swarm 2 for that extra. Just so then you can ideally one-shot here. Yep, and it's going to kill Cessnar. Because that'll be 5 damage. And he's not fallen, so nothing you can do about keeping him alive. So we're at least gaining 9. Yeah, 9 mastery off that. He's then also losing 10, so back down to 20. He might forget to tutor. Will he forget to tutor? He's been he's been working on that trigger, so I'm hoping that, he remembers to tutor. I don't think he's gonna remember to tutor. Everyone forgets to tutor. He forgot to tutor. That does get the hit. He's gonna take a counterattack. Pretty sure it gets the hit. Yeah, on the dot. But he is going to take a counterattack for it. It'd be more than that. Yeah, be 5 damage. Oh, that's right. -2. Forgot about that. Aura Fear. Literally looked at it. So we're at 20 and 9 here. I am going to do this. Let's see. Oh, so he did tutor. He got the tutor out of it. All right, he let him have it. No, that's what it is. My wife getting on my case about saying the word tutor. That'd be dirty. On Flesh Ripper, discard Umberland Shade, gain phasing. Just swing for the fences. It's elite. I don't think you can on elites, is it? No, it's fall. It's basic. Yeah, it's just basic. But yeah, that's a good one. Curse of Lethargy. I don't play Morta. What do I remember about Morta? All right, he gets to make 1 attack. He doesn't get to make 3. He gets to make 1. And so, ooh, yo, he could snag almost the win here. He can snag almost the win. Almost. Keywords. So, if he does get 2 hits, with Flesh Ripper. Getting that would then allow him to use Unmake, murder Vorendell. He wouldn't be able to grab an item, then he'd be able to spawn a bunch of shit, ideally, that would be able to. That's in the ideal world. We'll see how it goes. Because he's going to have 3 relics all right there. Yeah, he's at 23. He just forgot to change it. Okay. Good hit. We got the 5. Any more will do. That's okay. It's a miss. Pretty sure. Yeah, it's a miss. Do it again. Do it again and unmake. He has nothing. He can't even price a devotion. He spent it all. Oh. Are you going to do it now? All right, cool. We'll do it now. Not that it matters either way, but, you know. Unless you get a 1. Thank God. Thank God the commentator's curse did not happen. So he gets 10, 12, and then he's down to 13. Look at that. Coming back. And don't forget to heal. You do get +2. Hopefully they see that hand. You do get energy drain too.
How do you get mushrooms from the mushroom tree?
I don't know.
It said just use an axe. I am using an axe. Nothing's coming down from it.
No, I think you have to hit the actual tree, like the mushroom part.
I did.
Yeah, it's there.
Oh.
Think he does. Yeah. Whenever you defeat an enemy. That is defeating an enemy. He didn't get his tutor. He forgot about it. No, it's just defeat. Oops. Stitched corpse just, shambling on down for 3 inches and then 5. Interesting placement, but you know, it is what it is. Uh, no, he did at least get further. Not by much, but would have gotten at least. He did at least get a little bit further. $18. Ouch. That 2 extra health would have been real nice right now. And, you know, also having another Umberland Shade or Dead at Arms right now would also have been nice. Okay. Dreadhearts and a counter. Oh my god. That's going to be the saddest feeling thing ever. He's going to activate. It's going to be that. And if he doesn't do both, he'll have a counter to Dreadheart. Don't do both. Don't do both, Spar. You don't know what he's got. To be fair, top decking Dreadheart's presence in this situation is insane.
It says I can plant the mushroom. It won't let me plant the mushroom.
The thinking. The will he do it all? Okay, so he's doing one. He's doing both. I understand why. But things are going to blow up.
No, still not working. Can you help me, John?
Oh, things are going to blow up. see. He doesn't have anything that's going to get him Echo. Yep, there it is. Dreadheart's Presence. That's where you shift away. Just shift away. Just shift away. Shift away to your nice little hidey hole right in between. Or shift forward and be an extra menace. Still only got to move a 5, right? Yeah. No, don't shift out there. See, if I was in this position, dropping both, of course, is the better move. Because that, with the information you have, why wouldn't I? However, with the information that we have, yeah, but keeping your Flesh Ripper alive and killing more units and forcing that archer to come to you. Now, granted, you can get the Umberland Shade down to the bottom one. You can get the Dead at Arms to the top one. And essentially, the other Dead at Arms is either stuck with fighting and or moving to contest all 3 and taking an attack of opportunity. And then who knows from the others. I'm not saying it's not a smart play. Ouch. And see, this is where you forced march. And then attack with your Dead at Arms. Yo, best viewers? Damn. Banned. Just trying to make sure he's out of death throes. Makes sense. Gonna make that attack. You're gonna get the swarm bonus. Okay. Okay. 4 damage. Should be 4, right? Yeah. Let's see. Are we gonna go with the far one or are we gonna go with the close one? So much thinking. What will it be? If he can pick up one, yeah, grabbing Guardian Aegis at the moment would be wonderful. It saves so many lives. It annoyed the crap out of Spar when we played our one game a few days ago. Ended up being like 2 hours, mainly because of Guardian Aegis. Resist 1 plus extra defense, beautiful. Shield wall 2, wonderful. Especially when you have healing on the board. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like how quiet the stream is, but at this point, it's been this quiet that I don't wanna. I don't want to go turn on music, so it's just like randomly music all of a sudden halfway through this VOD. I didn't, fully think that one out. That should kill. Oh, he's going for the other dead at arms. Ooh. I'd grab a relic. Go grab a relic, my guy. He's going to go for the damage. See, if he did frailty, it would have killed it. Yeah, I mean, I have some music I can do. I can also just do lo-fi. I just wasn't thinking, and I just like last second threw it on. I'm like, damn, I should have done background music because I've done solo commentary before. Here's the thing: I've done solo commentary for fighting games. There's always something in the background for fighting games. I haven't done for a tabletop game. So here I am, like, yeah, everything will be fine. I'm like, oh crap, I forgot. There's no just music. Crap. See, he could do the forced march. If he does the forced march, he then essentially can deal the 2 and ideally try to get the kill. If he doesn't do the forced march, which he hasn't done yet. Yeah, exactly. The sound of a D20 every minute or so just flying up in the air. And I mean, I could probably go find some royalty free music. I know I have royalty free music, but we're already so far in that it'd feel weird just to throw it in the middle. Partially, for the VOD at least, it'd feel weird. See, I wouldn't have done that. Well, then again, never mind. The forced march, even if it does trigger, it still provoke retaliation. So, nothing to worry about, at least at that part. See, of course, yeah, the other problem is, does he have a price of devotion? That's what Noisy's got to think about. Does he have it? See, the funny part is, right? So he charges in. Let's just say, right? He charges in. He's got, what was it? Reaper's Edge, right? Charges in with Reaper's Edge. Does all the fun stuff. We still have the Manifest. So he'll just technically lose 10 mastery. It's possible. And at least at the moment, if he can get both of every, like essentially if he can get both things right now, he'll be looking good. He will be looking good at that 41. That just all depends. Sorry about this. Ignore that. Nine. Ouch. Blow him up. 4 damage. And that's why I wouldn't have moved the shade there. I would have kept the shade over here. But now the Stitch gets to shamble on in. What are you doing? Oh, I see what you're trying to do, but let's get him nice in there. Tucked right in. That's alright. The funny part about him being there, demanifest. So that gets to happen. So we take away a risk, we take away melee expert. All that gone. All right, that's scary. But will he challenge for initiative? Oh, he is. And he's challenging with the Prowler? Oh, buddy. Oh, no. Oh, there's a lot of thinking going on here. Is he gonna give up the Runefold? Oh, he is. He is. That was a big give. Gave up the Prowler. Yeah, that's a little scary. I don't know. This might not look good for him. Damn. I was hoping to make that work. It did not. Really? Okay. Okay. I see what you did. Discard it. Gain the resistance. Okay. Okay. Good move. All right. 3 damage. So at least, 3 mastery there. Will he remember to tutor? Oh, this is where you block. Yeah, there you go. Block. Go and block line of sight. Be a menace in the way. Will he remember to tutor? No. Or he could just entrap the mind and move Vorendell away. That would be also a good idea right now. So you don't have to worry about him. Just literally rush him away. You could do both this whole turn. You have it. Entrap the mind. Run him away. Don't let him nearby. I see what you're doing. Having him charge in. Get an attack. Trap the mind to make a move. Cause all of the retaliations. So right now he's got to move in to at least stop it. Yep. Yeah. Makes sense. Force it to happen. Oh boy. I see everyone joining the voice now. What is he thinking?
So much to Minecraft now. It's kind of hard to keep up.
I think I see what he's gonna go for.
Rude.
The question is, in the overall sense, can he kill the Dead at Arms? All right, the charge with Vorndale. Whew. That hurts. It's all right though. We move, and everyone gets an attack. You should have waited first. I see what he's doing though. Granted, I can't see the measurements down there, so I don't know the exact amount of what he could move and shoot with. And then just also gonna shift away and be able to claim. And now it'd be game. 44-19. Good games, everyone. Good games. All right, I can now go update that. There we go. But yeah, it was good games, everyone. Good games all around. Next time things will look a little bit better. This is me figuring it all out again. With that said, thank you all for watching. Maybe I'll stream some more. Maybe other stuff. Who knows? But yeah, appreciate it. Follow YouTube. That too. I don't know what else to say. Play Malediction.